If you're thinking of doing a crazy project which you have no idea about, this is your sign to do it. I asked Gemini, think as a couture expert, what would you do in the situation if you have to make something from scratch? Welcome back to this insane project where I'm attempting to make a couture dress for my birthday from scratch on my own as a person with no background in fashion. Just a person who loves beautiful dresses and can't afford them. So anyways, the situation is quite dire. As of filming, today is August 14th, and so far I have completed a whole of 2 petals for this dress. They look like this. I mean, I know that I was gonna do some crazy designs and stuff, like some flowers and swirls, but then I realized that with the amount of time I have left, I can't go for something super complicated. So the best method to ensure that I do complete this within time is that I take a simple design and replicate it all over. So this is what we're going for, the design. These are going to be the first layer, which is going to go like just like around my waist, and I'm gonna stitch these over my corset, like the lower part. I think so, that's what I'm aiming for. Today I realized it is time to lock the fuck in and just get this project completed, because this is not my full-time job. I am a dental intern and I have to study as well. So I decided that I'm gonna take this project with the mindset of how I used to prepare for my exams. So in middle school, whenever we had exams, obviously we were studying all year round, but like that 1 week before the exam, you're really cramming stuff and you're pulling all-nighters and you're just, you know, extremely productive. So I thought that I'm gonna, like, you know, just devote 1 week completely towards making this dress, and then it's gonna be done, and then I don't have to worry about it again. Now, issues that can come in this path: material shortage, because I have not ordered extra material right now. I only have the material that I ordered in the first round, which means I have only 4 more packs of these glass bead seeds, which is exactly the same quantity. This has 1 pack of glass seed beads. What is it called? These glass beads, basically. I have like about 4 meters of satin and 5.5 meters of this georgette. So I really hope that I can manage in these materials, because if I fall short of these materials, I will basically have to order them again, and the place I ordered them from usually takes 7 to 10 days to deliver them. So that's gonna suck if that happens. Today is day 1, it's Tuesday, and the goal for today is to complete this 3rd petal and complete 2 more petals, which are gonna go on the first layer of my dress, and then also map out all the other petals. So what I was thinking of was, I'm gonna make the shapes of all the petals, and I'm gonna put a skirt, like another sample skirt, on the hoop ring that I've got, which I have put tulle and stuff on. And I'm gonna like see how the petals should be shaped and what kind of modifications I need to make in the petals to make sure that the end piece is gonna look good. So this is gonna kind of give me an overview of how the product is gonna look like. So yeah, that's the plan. Seems crazy, but I think I'm gonna get it done. Hope this inspires you to take some projects of your own, if not directly into fashion, maybe something else, because I have no idea about what I'm doing. Like, I just know basics of sewing, and I have no idea how couture dresses are made. But once you decide you want to do something, you kind of figure out the way. I mean, you have AI. I just Gemini'd the whole thing, to be very honest. I asked Gemini, think as a couture expert, what would you do in the situation if you have to make something from scratch? And then Gemini just told me stuff, and then I'm trying to, like, you know, meet Gemini halfway in terms of what I can do and what it's telling and what my budget kind of fits. I'll just have you come over and see what I'm doing. What is this behavior? So one thing I wanted to share, which I did not expect, is the back of this petal looks like this. Doesn't that look crazy? If any of you have any background in fashion and have any tips for me for how I can get faster at this, please let me know in the comments, because I'm quite slow and I'm trying to achieve a near impossible deadline. every time I'm passing the beads and I'm pulling the needle, I have to hold the thread like this all the way through until it has passed all the way, because if I don't do that, then it's just gonna bunch and create knots in between. And how do I know that, you may ask? Trust me, I've learned the hard way. Usually when I'm doing this, I will be watching something or listening to something. A lot of the times I'll be just listening to some lectures that I have to get through for my entrance exam, because I have to study as well. Sometimes these glassy bead holes are so small that the needle can pass through, so I just have this lid of the box laying over here, so that if anytime a bead like that does come up, I'll just put it into that. Also, I would love to share this whole process with you all, like, you know, stitching and everything. And what I was thinking was, I would love to do live sessions with like YouTube, so that you can actually be a part of the, you know, in the moment process. But apparently you can only go live once you have 50 followers. So I usually do lives on my other channel, and I didn't realize that there was like a follower count restriction on doing lives. So if you subscribe and we hit that number before I may end up completing this dress, I would love to do live sessions with you all. You could have like a small peek into how it actually looks like in real time, instead of just these sped up videos. So what inspired me to do this project in the first place was when I was younger, in I think first grade or something, my family and I had shifted to Finland because my father's project was shifted over there. So I lived in Finland for 3 years, and I remember my father and I used to do these big projects, and one of the really big projects we did was this painting of sorts with different households things that were found in nature. When we used to eat pistachios, we would save the shells of those pistachios, and then we stuck all those shells and we made like a beach with those shells. And then we went downstairs where the garden was, and we found some tree bark, and we put that on the trees, and we painted some tissue paper blue, and we made the sea. And it was such a big project. Like, I think we used to do it every weekend, and it took so many weekends because there were only so many pistachios we could eat at one time. The beach took so long to finish because it was a big painting. I think it was like this big, like maybe A3 or A2 size paper on which we made that project. So I really loved that. I think that was like one of the best memories I have of Finland and my father spending time together with me. And I realized that after Finland, I never really did things like that, neither with my sister or anyone, and I felt like, why not? See, I'm done with this much so far. I'm just gonna make this thick band first, and then I'm gonna go with the more sparse beads, like that. Okay, it is currently 3 a.m. and do not judge me for how I look, because the fan has been off for a while, and I'm gonna tell you why that is in a minute. Also, P.S. do not judge how messy my room is, because things have been going on a little crazy. This is the situation of the dress. Now, as far as mapping goes, it was going okay till the first 3 layers, which is 1, 2, and 3. But after that, the width of the paper that I have isn't large enough to accommodate for the size. So this is an 18-inch ring, and that's kind of the estimate of the size of what the petal is going to look like. So instead of this, it's going to be like that big, maybe slightly smaller, so that the last level can be the largest petal. Now, the reason why the fan is off is because this is an intricate system where I have tied this string, and this is literally hanging on these paper clips and string so that I can work easily. This is the first layer. I was supposed to complete the other 2 petals on the back as well, but I have not done that. But I have, oh, the ring fell. never mind. But I have, wait, mapped how this is going to look like at the back as well. I've been working alongside my diagram over here. There was a small mismatch because I forgot to add the second layer in this one, but I have accommodated for that in the dress directly. My room is even more of a mess, but it is okay. Let us presume for this video's sake that I have completed the first layer, and the next video is going to be an update about the consequent layers and how the mapping works and how the shape of the petals or the size of the petals evolve. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning into this video. This project has been a very close part of my heart. I hope to see you in the next video, and wish me luck.